in geography. Therefore, a lot of the facts we're about to tell you, you may already know. However, for the average Joe who isn't too intrigued by geography, a lot of them might get these facts wrong. Hey guys, Sam here from the Geography Bible. I hope you are having a fantastic week wherever in the world you may be. So sit back, relax, remember to like and subscribe, and we hope you learned something new. So let's kick off this video with fact number 1. The United Kingdom and Great Britain are not the same thing. Great Britain is the official collective name of England, Scotland and Wales and their associated islands. It does not include Northern Ireland and therefore should never be used interchangeably with the UK, something you see all too often. Number 2. Holland and the Netherlands are two separate things. The Netherlands is the term for the country as a whole, 12 provinces, while Holland refers to just the two provinces of North and South Holland. Number 3. Toronto isn't the capital of Canada. It is actually Vancouver. Just kidding, it's Ottawa. Number 4. Iceland isn't actually made of ice. Icelandic landscapes are shaped by the forces of nature and vary from deep fjords to vast volcanic deserts, through to black sand beaches, snow-capped mountains and staggering waterfalls. Number 5. Iran isn't actually hot all of the time. In January and February, Iran can see temperatures as low as 4 degrees Celsius. Number 6. Greenland isn't as big as it looks on a map. Greenland is astronomically distorted on a traditional map and is actually a lot smaller than what it appears. It is still huge, however. Number 7. Rio isn't the capital of Brazil. It had been the federal capital of the South American country from 1822 until 1960, but today...
So something happened there, which created temperatures between 800 to 1100 degrees centigrade. Is it a meteorite? Did it land slowly for some reason? It's become a station of knowledge and grace. So if you look at this whole setup, the geological setup around it, you see what is called as a conglomerate of mass, which is like concrete, which has all pebbles molded into some molten earth. So something happened there, which created temperatures between 800 to 1100 degrees centigrade, which melted the soil, but which did not melt the rocks. If a volcano happens, rocks melt because the temperatures go up to 3000 degrees centigrade. If a meteorite lands, temperatures hit 4000 to 6000 degrees centigrade, so everything melts. These are the two phenomena we know which generally create that kind of temperature. Or if the tectonic plates move, which has definitely happened in the area, if they happen, then also temperatures could raise because…
Portugal, the oldest country in Europe, the country of wine, trendy cities and amazing surf. It feels like in just the last few years, people have started to realise just how incredible this country is. Throughout the 2010s, more and more tourists flocked to this Western European nation. Hey guys, welcome back to the Geography Bible. My name's Sam. We hope you are having a fantastic week, wherever in the world you may be. In this video, we'll give you 17 reasons why we think Portugal is the best country in Europe. And heck, maybe 6 hours of sunshine per year, pipping Athens, which has around 2,770 hours of sun a year. Number 16, it's a very safe country. When you visit Portugal, there is one thing you will notice almost immediately compared to the more popular destinations around Europe. It feels very, very safe. That's because the Portuguese take safety very seriously. In fact, Portugal ranks as the 3rd most peaceful country in the world in the Global Peace Index. Its neighbours, Italy, ranks 38th, France 61st and Spain 30th. Portugal is a country that quite evidently roots itself in common respect for one another. Number 15, its charming cities. From Porto to Lisbon to Coimbra to Sintra, Portugal is full of cobbled, charming, aesthetically pleasing towns and cities. Whether you're heading for the national parks or wine country up north, you will also have many beautiful cities to visit along the way. Or you can even visit the golden beaches of the Algarve in the south. There is so much to discover in this gorgeous country. Number 14, it has Madeira. Madeira has long time been an attraction for British people especially. This place is justifiably known as the Floating Garden or the Pearl of the Atlantic. Madeira has a variety of rare attractions beside its luxurious blue skies and sea and its imposing valleys and mountains where plant life is abundantly diverse. Number 13, great value for money. The cost of living in Portugal is ranked among one of the lowest in Western Europe. If you're coming from anywhere with a currency weaker than the euro, this can be incredibly helpful to your trip. It means Australia, Canada. Two gigantic countries with low populations, incredible living standards, and friendly, welcoming people. Welcome back to the Geography Bible. I'm Sam, your narrator for the video. In this video, we'll be comparing two countries which are actually quite similar, but geographically are nowhere near each other. Then, once you've watched the video and dropped a like, of course, we will then ask you which one you'd rather live in and which one you would rather just visit, and why. We will compare their demographics, geography, economies, quality of life, and of course, we'll throw in some interesting facts along the way. So let's begin by looking at their key demographics, starting off with their populations. So out of the two, Canada is more populated with around 37.7 million people, making them the 39th most populous nation on earth behind Poland and above Morocco. Fun fact, there are more people living in Greater Tokyo than there are in the entirety of Canada. Think about that. A city in the world has a higher population than the second biggest country on the planet. Wow. Australia is the 55th most populated country in the world with roughly 25.5 million people, putting them above Niger and below North Korea. Now that we know their populations, let's look at their population densities. This one is incredibly close and mind-blowing. So with 3.92 people per kilometre squared, Canada is technically more densely populated, making them the 8th lowest densely populated country in the world. Then we have Australia with 3 people per kilometre squared, making them the 5th lowest densely populated country in the world. Again, this next one is unbelievably close. Their life expectancy at birth. So Australia just takes the win here at just under 84 years, followed by Canada at just under 83. This means that Australia has the 8th highest life expectancy in the world and Canada is in 16th.